Hey guys, Clarksville Diggers. You ever had those mornings that you had this gut feeling that you're going to find something, that there's going to be a breakthrough? I'm having one now, and I'm going to play on that hunch, and I hope it pays off. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, we've got the Knox 600, and I got a feeling that's going to prove its worth today, I hope. It's been doing really great. What I'm doing here, I'm sectioning off this area. Something told me to get me some more orange tape, but anyway, I can still get an idea how much farther to go. But I'm gridding out, doing one area at a time, and then I'll mark the areas I've already been, and I'll probably overlap maybe 1 or 2 times over. But right in this immediate area is an area of great interest. Over there, where that little small hill is where I first started all of this. But we're moving over. Got a feeling I think we're going to find something. Civil War sites, dig every hole. Every signal counts. Okay, we had a good 17. We're about I guess I was about 10 inches down. I cleaned it up some, but I don't know what it is. And if I don't know what it is, I'm going to keep it now until I can research. Don't know if this could have been just part of something off the homestead, but it doesn't look familiar to be a homestead item. This had some other unique purpose, and I don't know. So we're gonna hold on to it, and hopefully we'll come up with something. Okay, we had a good 13, 14, kind of jumped around some higher numbers up in the 20s. Might have been reflecting off of something else. I think I see what the 13, 14 was getting. Right above my thumb, all around that bottom base, is lead. Very possibly this top piece could be lead too. Looks like that's about as high as it was, but some of the edges had broken. And what that is, I don't know. No kind of a dipstick, that's for sure. That's really weird. Okay, I had a -4, which I was iron. And I thought I better start digging up some of these numbers. This is actually shallow, it's about 3 inches down. Don't that look like part of a rifle? What part? I almost thought that could have been the bolt. I was trying to clean it out a little bit. But if the bolt was on that side, then I'd been a left-handed, right? Got a little notch there. Definitely gonna keep that. Some part of a rifle, I don't know what part. Unless there's some way that could have been on the bottom of the rifle, and that channel could have been where a rod went down, but this is solid right here on the end. So it's kind of grooved out, so that don't play unless if it was like that, and maybe the cleaning rod bottomed out right here. And all of that is just iron leakage and spill that's just spilled in. Okay, I guess we're kind of jumping tracks here. Do a little bottle hunting. I was looking down here, and in this ditch, there's a lot of old stuff. Old bottles. And I seen something sticking right out here. And I pulled it out. And it's an old Pepsi. Old Pepsi Cola. I looked online, and this is vintage. And there is no nick on it. That bottle on its own, it's worth $14.99. That's an old textured bottle, vintage. I can't get the year, but I just pulled up the information. It is vintage and how much it's worth. That's pretty cool. All right, let's save it. I freaking found it. I was like searching for a needle in a haystack. I couldn't remember which way I tossed it. If it was way down there. I've been searching this whole thing. And then I remember throwing something over here. And it hit the ground. And then ricocheted. And what I did on the Knox, I lowered the sensitivity down to 5. So that way I was able to hover about a foot above the ground. And if there was anything there that wasn't buried, it was going to get it. Actually, I got me even half of a horseshoe. I thought, stupid me, thought that was part of a brake lever. And, you know, some kind of a brake, not brake lever, but brake adjuster or something on a brake drum. You know what I mean? And I tossed it. I threw that sucker. And that's not. You see right here? That's where the hammer plate. That's where the hammer plate came down on. Cocoon. Now I got to find out what year, because this doesn't look like an Enfield. And this could possibly maybe came off of a pistol. I don't know. That is so freaking cool! Ain't it? Oh man, that is so freaking cool. So I got a few gun parts. That just made my day. I'm going home. Thank you for being along with me. I am just totally stoked, dude. Yes! All right. We are wrapping it up and get ready to go home. I found something I've been looking for and found it, and there's no need to stay. Time to go. First of all, some cool finds. Some real thick glass. Some old, probably an old pitcher, part of a pitcher handle. That's cool. This is a vintage Pepsi Cola bottle. And if Exploring Alabama was watching, he'd probably be wanting it. This is textured, the glass. You feel on the outside, you can feel them little itty micro dimples. It's about like holding a Glock pistol. The whole thing, except for the emboss where the detail there and the letters are raised. Rest of it all the way up. is textured. I looked that on Google it. It is vintage. I don't have a year yet. It's a 10-ounce Pepsi Cola textured glass. And being in the condition that this is worth $14.99. That's cool. Ladybugs are getting back. They cannot get into my vehicle. I do not want to take them home. This I found with the help of my good friend in Georgia, Lee Dowdy of Historical Diggers. I bug him a whole lot because there's a lot of stuff I don't know. I'm going to have to learn. This is part of a horse-drawn buggy door hinge handle. Right in the side there, in the middle there, was supposed to be some kind of ornate, kind of stone ceramic piece. Probably even up in here too. What that does, that would sit on that would sit on the door, on the frame. And down here in this little hole would have a spring connected to another little bar. And the jewelry, kind of stone ordinate or ordinate, whatever thing you call it. I'm Southern, I can't talk. Anyway, all this is lead cased, and a nice little decorative stone or what would be in there, and they would get it and pull it up, and when it does, it would unlatch. So that is pretty cool. Thank you, Lee. This I don't know yet. Out for this is out for being investigated, but it's heavy, big chunk of iron. Hopefully soon I'll know what that is. And let's go to this piece. I think this very possibly could be part of a rifle boat. Very possibly. I almost thought some way it could have been maybe on the belly of a rifle, mounted in, and with the channel there, that would probably hold the cleaning rod on the rifle. I'm going to have to get some pictures of the bellies of musket rifles, but I don't know what this little doohickey is, unless if this was just some iron that was leaking out that formed like a iron wart. But that's pretty cool. Trash. And no matter where you're at, you're always going to find pull tabs. This, my friends, is the side mount for a musket rifle. And that's where the hammer went. Freaking cool. I thought I was never going to find this. And I'm going to have to be careful cleaning it, because I've got a divot right there. I'll have to check, make sure that right there is not meant to be a hole, but it doesn't look like it's a hole. And I don't want to tear it up. There should be another little hole, possibly right above my finger. But I gotta be careful cleaning this. I don't want to tear it up. That's a miracle I didn't break it when I threw it. But I found it. Yay me. Yay Knox. And credit to Mr. Lee. Thank you again, sir. He confirmed what I felt that this was. Very knowledgeable man, Historical Diggers. If y'all ever need to know anything about some of your finds, or that's the man to do it. And here gladly help you. So that wraps it up, and we're about ready to go home. Everybody, y'all have a blessed rest of the day, and a very Merry Christmas. That was my Christmas present.